Hello people of the internet, Artistic James here again, and I just finished this sketchbook over here that I started when I was 18, so let's have a look through this sketchbook, shall we? This is the first drawing I ever done in the sketchbook from Despicable Me, and I was a huge fan of Despicable Me at the time. I remember being in Whitby when I did this sketch with my college group, but that was in our college. I don't go to our college until I'm 19. Here's some drawings of firearm. Used to love doing drawings of guns back when I was a teenager, like I mentioned in my live streams, if you saw them. Here's drawings I did of two actors alike, James Woods and George Clooney. I did this one on April 12th, 2016, and this one on the same day, April 12th, 2016. And here's a celebrity I sketched that I had a crush on at the time, Mrs. Fergie, who used to be in the Black Eyed Peas. And this is what the Instagram symbol looked like at the time that I sketched as well. And here's a drawing I did of a World War II Japanese Navy flag, drawn by me on April 15th, 2016 at 7:47 AM. And here's some minions from Despicable Me. And here's a drawing I did of the planet Saturn for my side. And Luna was the name of Earth's moon, and I did both of these drawings on April 15th, 2016. And I did this drawing just after buying the movie Ants, which is a DreamWorks movie of the main character named Z. I did this drawing on April 28th, 2016. Woody, aka Z. And this is when I went to our college a couple of months later. And I drew this on October 12th, 2016 on our college trip. And this is a drawing I did of Snoopy getting ready for Christmas into the Hoots Peanuts fan when I was 19. Drawn by me on December 13th, 2016. Snoopy decorating the Christmas tree. And this is a drawing I did of Edith from Despicable Me, and I did this drawing of October 12th, 2016, so 2 months apart. And this is a drawing I did of Donald Trump's airplane before he was elected president, which is a Boeing 757. I did this drawing on December 13th, 2016, just after Trump was elected. And this is a drawing I did of the Statue of Liberty in New York City, and a drawing of a F-16 US Air Force plane, and I think the F-16 has been around since the 1980s. Leave in the comments if I'm wrong or not, but I'm pretty sure this airplane came out in the 1980s. And there's a map I did of the United States. I'm not sure what I was supposed to draw here. And this is when I was 20 at our college. 18th century axe carried as part of a ceremonial insignia of the minister's guide of soldiery, 17th century Japanese sword. And this was above Nottingham Castle that I did with my college group. And these are like ideas I was doing for level 2 on design for Secret Nottingham. And here's a drawing of myself I did when I was 20. This was back in 2018. And this is I did this one when I was 21. Stan about to give his essay to George W. Bush. Stan Smith looking all excited. Drawn by me on March 6th, 2019. I'm not as big of an American Dad fan as I was then, but I still do enjoy watching American Dad sometimes. Here's a drawing I did of Vanellope von Schweetz dressed like a princess at the end of the movie once a glitch code is removed. And I love Wreck-It Ralph, and Vanellope's my favourite character. And this is a drawing I did of Edna Krabappel from The Simpsons dressed as a Lady of the Night. And this is a drawing I did of a airplane. It hasn't been finished. And these drawings here I did in 2020, and this is a Disney character. And that's Aubrey Plaza, a celebrity I had a crush on at the time. And this is a drawing I did of the Empire State Building. It hasn't been completed, as you can plainly see. And here's a drawing I did of actor Seth Rogen. And this is a drawing I did of the 50-foot librarian from Monsters University. And I did this drawing on March 13th, 2018. And here's a drawing I did of Discuss putting on a fire protection helmet on from the first Inside Out movie. But at the time when doing this drawing, there's only one Inside Out movie, since Inside Out 2 is recent. And here's a drawing I did of John C. Reilly as Father Thompson from The Little Hours, and I enjoyed this movie due to the fact that my celebrity crush was on this movie at the time. And here's a drawing I did of President Nixon. Oh yeah, that was his term in office, what I've written down here. And here's a drawing I did of Riley giving you the middle finger from the Boondocks. It was an adult animated show. And here's another drawing I did of my favourite Wicked Ralph character Vanellope, and these ones here are recent, only done this year. Because I decided, well, if I started this at 18 and then stopped at 21, I may as well finish the sketchbook off. And that's a Scratch the One flag that has never been finished off. This is a Canadian province. And that's one of the characters from the Loud House. Couldn't get a head in the whole picture, but that's what it looked like for what I've done. And here's a sketch I did of Violet looking confused from the TV show, cartoon, Bless the Heart, was a new TV show. And this is a drawing I did of Stewie Griffin with a teddy bear. Is teddy bear from Family Guy. Stewie Hoots from a Family Guy. And here's a drawing I did of an American $20 bill. And here's a drawing. This is one of my favourite drawings. This is a drawing I did of Candice Flynn from Phineas and Ferb. And this is on 2 pages. This is a drawing I did of Mabel from Gravity Falls with a Sugar Rush. I did my first Gravity Falls drawing when I was 18, but this one's recent. I only did this a couple of months ago. And this is a drawing I did of Woody requested by one of my friends at my social club. And this is a drawing I did of $100 Australian bill. A drawing I did of the Brooklyn Bridge. A drawing of Luna Loud, because it's never been finished, and she's like being affectionate with one of her friends. This is a drawing I did of Scary Girl from Trotadrama Island. And that's meant to be of Vicky from the Fairly Odd Parents. And that's Cole from the movie Up, which is a Pixar movie. And I used to love watching this movie back when I was 12, back in 2009. Here's a drawing I did of Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. And here's a drawing I did of Libby from The Ghost of Molly McGee. And these 2 drawings here were requested by two of my subscribers on a live stream on YouTube. This was about a month ago or so. And that's a sketch I did of Weirdo Yankovic, and I've been a fan of his music since I was 16. And here's a drawing I did of Milo Murphy from Milo Murphy's Law. And here's a drawing I did of Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb. Agent Pay! And here's a drawing I did of Johnny Bravo, my first ever Johnny Bravo sketch. And my subscriber, who I'm also subscribed to, GCI, also does sketches of Johnny Bravo. So you can check his channel out as well if you like. And here's a drawing I did of Kim Possible from the Disney movie Kim Possible. And this is from Lady and the Tramp, and it was drawn by me, of course. And that's them having spaghetti. And here's a drawing of Candice Flynn from Phineas and Ferb working a construction site. And he's my favourite character to draw, my favourite Phineas and Ferb character on the show. I mean, favourite Phineas and Ferb character to draw, I meant. And here is a drawing of Vaddy from Hasbin Hotel with her fingers up. And here is a drawing of former President George H.W. Bush, or Bush Sr. And here's a drawing of Vanessa from Phineas and Ferb, who is Dr. Doofenshmirtz's daughter. And here's a drawing I did of Ferb from Phineas and Ferb. And here's a drawing I did of Ben 10. And here's a drawing I did of Phineas Finn from Phineas and Ferb. And here's another drawing I did of her. And both of these drawings of Phineas and Candice Flynn I did from memory. And this is a drawing of Bill Kuiper from Gravity Falls, and he looks a bit like the Freemason symbol. And this is a drawing of my favourite character from Danny Phantom called Sam Manson, and she's also a vegetarian like I am. I just love to draw Sam Manson, I do. Here's a drawing I did of Wendy from Gravity Falls being deep in thought. And here's a drawing of Scratch looking fed up from The Ghost of Molly McGee. A drawing of Spider-Man. A drawing I was suggested to draw by one of my new followers on Instagram of Tip Rister from Big City Greens. And this is Andrea doing a live stream on YouTube. As you can plainly see, he wants to be an influencer. And that's a drawing I did on an Instagram live stream on Misty from Big Mouth. And that's Luann Loud looking fed up watching TV. And this is a drawing I did of Mark Tang with her cousin Vicky from the Fairly Odd Parents. Both of these shows are Nickelodeon, by the way. And this is a drawing I did on a live stream for one of my requests from my subscribers, Victoria Rhodes, Homer Simpson. And this is a drawing I did of one of my new subscribers' profile pictures. This is of a cat. And this is a sketch I did of Tootie showing her feelings for Timmy from the Fairly Odd Parents. And this is a drawing I did of Kitty in action mode from the Butch Harmon show, Tough Puppy. And this is from the Disney show. This is made by the same man who made Phineas and Ferb, Milo Murphy's Law, John Puvenmeyer. Gretel from Amazon Gretel, and she looks affectionate in the sketch. And that's a drawing I did of Britney from Fairly Odd Parents. And Britney is based off Britney Spears, the actress. I mean, not the actress, the pop singer. Now all my drawings in the sketchbook then are now finished off. And this is my current drawing I'm currently working on of Sid Chang with a cross, as you can plainly see from the sketch. And this drawing here, I did when I was about 14 when I was at secondary school. And this is showing all the stuff I'm passing about. And this is meant to be Paris Hilton from South Park crewing out of my desk. And there's Butters in a bear suit. And Beavis and Butthead. And Bart Simpson, Roger the Alien from American Dad. And Kenny McCormick from South Park. And it's all mainly New York City themes. And I always got the Bible there since I was religious at the time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more. Peace.